welcome to my channel. Today I have another theatre vlog for you. So tonight I'm off to go and see Rock of Ages at the Manchester Opera House. Today I'm going to be sat in the circle at the back row. I think it's row, I can't remember, is it row V? No, I don't know, can't remember what row, but it's the very back row of the circle. And yeah, really looking forward to the show. Not seen Rock of Ages for a while actually, so it's been really interesting to see it. Obviously I'll film any merch that they have and I will review the show when I get home. So I hope you enjoyed this little theatre vlog.
Every day I see miserable people doing things they hate just to fit in. I know it's easier to get along peacefully.
So I've just bought my tram ticket and I accidentally bought zone 1, 2 and 3 and I only needed zone 1 and 2, so it's cost me £1 more than I needed to, which is so annoying. It's because I was in a rush because parents picked the kids up late, they were like 10 minutes late and it just set me back. So anyway, the tram is due literally any second now, so, and it's really horrible wet and rainy day as well. So it is, what time is it? Nearly 6:30, so hopefully I can still get there for 7.
Have you ever thought about you? Don't know why I keep on doing what I'm told to do when the rules are made up by someone we never knew. Baby, wipe your tears and hear me out. We don't need someone to feel alright. Let's do the streets on Monday. Let's call your exes and tell them they can join us too. Why always worry about money when you can get rich for trying to see the outside?
So it is now 7:15. Just got off the tram at St. Peter's Square. Just walking up. It's a horrible day. It's so wet and rainy and I haven't really got the shoes for it. My feet are sopping wet, so it should take me about 10 minutes to walk to the theatre, so I'll get back to you on some there. So I've just arrived at the theatre now. It's just across the way. It's about 5 to 7. Just gonna head across now and head in.
I know it's hard sometimes to believe it, that you deserve more. Let me say it. Oh, quit the job you hate and love the ones you love. 'Cause have you ever really thought about you? Don't know why I keep on doing what I'm told to do when the rules are made up by someone we never knew. Baby, wipe your tears and hear me out. We don't need someone to feel alright. Let's do the streets on Monday. Let's call your exes and tell them they can join us too. Why always worry about money when you can get rich for trying to see the outside? We don't need someone to feel alright. Let's do the streets on Monday. Let's call your exes and tell.
So I'm just in the theatre now, just queuing for merch. You've got no magnets, so I'm just going to pick up a programme instead. I think the programmes are £5.50. Don't know how much the magnets were, but they've got none left. So there's an advert here for the Winnie the Pooh musical. I've actually got tickets for this in July to take the kids, so looking forward to that. That's here. So I thought I was in the circle, but I'm actually in the stalls. So I'm in the stalls V1, so can't find my seat. I thought I was in the circle, but I'm not. Okay, so I'm just in the auditorium now. I'm in V1. I'm not going to be able to do much talking because of loud music, but here's my seat. Just Okay, so this is the view from my seat. I'm in seat V1 in the stall. And there's plenty of leg room.
Let's do the streets on Monday. Let's call your exes and tell them they can join us too. Why always worry about money when you can get rich for trying to see the upside? We don't need someone to feel.
So it is now the interval, and I'm enjoying it, but it's not how I remember it. Yeah, it seems a bit different from the last time I went, but still enjoying it, it's still good. And I'll probably get back to you now after the show. Hi, so I am now back from the show and just thought I'd tell you a little bit about it. So obviously I went to see Rock of Ages on its farewell tour. This is supposed to be its farewell tour, so I assume it's not going to be touring for a while now. And I went to see it on a Wednesday evening. It started at 7:30 p.m. and I was sat in the stalls. I was sat at the back of the stalls, well, towards the back, not the very back. I was on row V, seat 1, and the view from there was actually really good. It was better than I thought it was going to be. There is an overhang from the circle, however there was nothing very high up in this production, so you didn't actually miss anything. So I think it was a really good seat. I think I paid £21.50 for that seat. There was an offer on for 20% off certain seats, so I think that ticket should have been like £26, something like that. So with the discount it was £21.50, which I didn't think was bad. Like I said, the view was really good and there was plenty of leg room in that seat as well, so I would definitely sit there again for a show if I know that there wasn't anything high up that I would miss. So yeah, my seat was really good. Merch for this show, they did have some merch. There was some things that sold out. Obviously the magnet was sold out, because the magnets are always sold out when I want a magnet, so I couldn't buy a magnet. So all I actually ended up buying was the programme, which is this one. It was £5.50, and I have to say, I think the quality of the programmes at the Palace and Opera House have gone down a lot. The paper is really thin, there's very little information in them, and I just think compared to the Lowry programmes, they're just quite poor quality. The Lowry programmes are much thicker than this and tend to have, not always, but often tend to have a bit more information in. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the programmes. They've gone up in price as well by 50p. So they've gone up in price, but the quality's gone down. So yeah, I'm not a massive fan of the Palace and Opera House programmes. But yeah, like I said, this was £5.50. They did have other things. They had key rings. What else? They have scrunchies, mugs. They had mugs. They had t-shirts and hoodies. And yeah, I think I did film the price list and everything. That should have been in the video. So that was the merch. So if you have never seen Rock of Ages, it is a jukebox musical, and it features rock music, like iconic rock songs from like the 80s. So it's got like Hit Me With Your Best Shot, Don't Stop Believing, songs like that. I actually love all the songs that are in this musical. They're all some of my favourite rock songs from the 80s, so I do love the music in this show. But I think with this musical, it being a jukebox musical, they have just sort of tried to cram in a lot of good rock songs from the 80s, and the story is sort of lacking. The story is pretty weak. It's a pretty weak story. It's basically a boy meets girl story. So you have Drew, who is working at the Bourbon Room on the Sunset Strip in LA. He ends up meeting Sherrie, who has moved to LA to try and be an actress, and on her first day there she ends up getting mugged, and that is when she meets Drew, and he ends up getting her a job in the Bourbon Room, and that is where their love story begins. They do have some ups and downs along the way. There's also a story alongside that love story where the owner of the Bourbon Room, who is DUPREE, he's having some money issues, and there's also a developer who wants to take over the bar and also knock down the Sunset Strip. So he tries to get STACEE JAXX to perform his last gig with Arsenal, his band, and try and help save the Bourbon Room so that it doesn't get demolished. So that is the basic storyline to the musical. So I have to say, in the production, it didn't really feel like the story flowed very well. I have seen Rock of Ages before, and I remember I really enjoyed it, but I don't know, this production just didn't seem to flow. The story just didn't flow at all. I don't know if it's partly to do with like the narrator character. There's like a narrator character, and he talks to the audience. It sort of stops the story sort of while he talks to the audience, and it even sort of breaks the fourth wall at some points where he's talking to the audience as though he knows that he's in a musical, and some of the other characters talk to the audience as though they know that they're in a musical, which, like I said, it just stops the flow of the story, and sort of I didn't find it sort of necessary. And yeah, it's just a bit that I didn't really enjoy, and I can't remember if that was in the last production that I saw. I assume it was, but maybe it was done better, I don't know, which didn't stop the flow of the story so much. But yeah, this, I just felt like the story just wasn't flowing, and it sort of stopped me enjoying it as much as I thought I would. But the narrator, person playing the narrator character, he was excellent. He was really good. He was funny. So it wasn't anything to do with him. It's just, I don't think the production just didn't seem to flow for me. Also, the comedy in this production is very sexualized. There's a lot of innuendos, and it just felt like they were trying really hard to be funny and sort of ended up not being funny. I don't know, some people like that sort of comedy, some people I don't, and I don't know, some bits I just didn't really find very funny. So yeah, it just felt like they were trying too hard to get laughs, I think. So set-wise, there wasn't that much of a set, really. They had like the bar set up on one side, and then they had a few bits that sort of flew in. They had like a big screen up where occasionally they put like some like scenes up to show that they're in different places and things. But yeah, there wasn't a lot to the set, and you sort of had to use your own imagination of what was going on. So yeah, there wasn't much of a set there, but they did use props and a few things as well. The cast in the show, however, were excellent. Everyone in this cast were amazing. They all had amazing voices. All the voices worked really well on the rock songs. And yeah, I just thought the cast were excellent. Like I said, the person playing the narrator character, he was actually really, really good. I thought he was excellent. He was very funny. So yeah, can't fault the cast at all. The cast were amazing. So I did feel like in some parts of the show the music was just a bit too loud. Like it was so loud that you couldn't really hear the characters like singing very well, especially in the quieter bits where there's more like emotion. It just sounded really loud and a bit overbearing. I love loud rock music, but it was real loud. You could actually feel the theatre vibrating from the bass. And which is not a bad thing if you're at a rock concert, but like this is supposed to be a musical, and I just thought maybe it was just a little bit too loud, and I would have liked to hear the actors' voices a bit more rather than just the loud music all the time. So overall, I did enjoy the show. It was a good night out. It was good to get out, and I did enjoy it. But I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I was going to. So I'd probably give the show 3 stars. It was a fun night out. If you love the 80s rock songs, you'll love this. It's just like going to a rock concert, really. I'd go to see it just to listen to the songs, because I love the way they're arranged in this, and I love how they sing the songs. So it's definitely worth going just to hear the songs, to be honest. Even if the story is a bit lacking, it is an enjoyable night out. Okay, so I'll now just quickly show you the programme and show you the cast. Okay, so this is the front of the programme. As you see at the top, it says 2023 Farewell Tour, and it also says on the front some of the songs that are featured. So you got Don't Stop Believing, The Final Countdown, Here I Go Again, Nothing But a Good Time, I Want to Know What Love Is, I Want to Rock, We're Not Gonna Take It, and We Built This City. And I love all those songs, which is one of the reasons why I thought I would enjoy this show more than I did, because I just love all the songs in this. So as with all programs, it has a little bit of information here just telling you some of the shows that are coming to the Opera House and the Palace. You then have a couple of pages just telling you a bit of information on the Opera House. Then you have these pages which just telling you some things that are coming up at the Opera House and Palace. Got advert, and then you've got your Rock of Ages pages. So here is the cast and the cast biographies. So playing Drew was Sam Turrell. So he's played in Rock of Ages on Broadway. Then we had Gabriella Williams playing Sherrie. So she's played Beautiful Girl in Andrew Lloyd Webber's Cinderella. Played First Cover Ellen in Miss Saigon. She played Patty and First Cover Sandy in Grease. She's played various roles in Eugenius. And she's played Sophie in Mamma Mia. So she's had a few good roles there. Then we had Cameron Sharp as Stacey JAXX. So he has played Barry Mann in Beautiful the Carole King musical. He's played Tony in West Side Story. He's played Theo in School of Rock. And he's played the alternate Drew in Rock of Ages at the Garrick Theatre. So he's played a few good roles there as well. Then we have Kenny Kevin Kennedy, who is most famous for playing Curly Watts in Coronation Street. So in this he plays Dennis DUPREE. He was in the 2018-2019 Rock of Ages tour. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure if I saw that one. I've definitely seen him in Rock of Ages before, so maybe that was the tour that I saw last time. So other theatre shows he's been in, he's played Amos in Chicago, and he's been in We Will Rock You at the Dominion Theatre as well. So playing Lonnie was Tim Oxbrow. Like I said, he was really good. So he's been in Battle of Hell. He's played Judas in Jesus Christ Superstar. He's played Freddy in Chess. So there's a few things that he's been in. You had Natalie Windsor as Justice, and she's been in The Tempest, and she's played Joanne in Rent at the Paper Mill, and something she's been in. Then playing Regina is Stephanie CHANDOS, and she's played Dorleen in the 9 to 5 musical. She's played Amber in Hairspray, and she's also been in We Will Rock You as well. So David Breeds plays Franz, and it says that he made his West End debut in Dear Evan Hansen at the Noel Coward Theatre. So it says he covered the roles of Evan and Jared and Connor. So Van Constanti played HERTZ, and he has been in Miss Saigon. He's played Riff Raff in the Rocky Horror Show. He's been in Moby Dick, and he's also been in the Heights as well. So then we have Erin Bell, who played Constance, and she was the ensemble. Adam Strong, who was the mayor and part of the ensemble. Scott Hayward as Joey Primo and ensemble. Darius James was ensemble and onstage swing. Phoebe Samuel Gray was waitress Ron and ensemble. So Tiana SEALY-JEWISS was ensemble and onstage swing. Reese Duncan ensemble, and Jenny SOMCIO was also on stage with ensemble and onstage swing, and Reese West was the offstage swing. And then we have your cast list here, understudies list, band, and the production team. Then you have your musical numbers here, so it tells you the musical numbers in Act 1. So in Act 1 you've got Feel the Noise, Paradise / Good Time, Sister Christian, We Built This City / Too Much Time, I Wanna Rock, We're Not Gonna Take It, More Than Words, To Be With You / Heaven, Waiting for a Girl Like You, Dead or Alive, I Want to Know What Love Is, Feel the Noise / Not Gonna Take It reprise, Harden My Heart / Shadows of the Night, and Here I Go Again. And then in Act 2 you've got Final Countdown, Anywhere You Want It / I Wanna Rock reprise, High Enough, Hate Myself for Loving You / Heat of the Moment, Hit Me With Your Best Shot, I Can't Fight This Feeling, Every Rose Has Its Thorn, Keep On Loving You, Oh Sherrie, The Search Is Over, and Don't Stop Believing. And you've just got advert there, and then you've got your creative team. Producers. You've got your writers, and then you've got your production credits, and then you've got information about the Ambassador Theatre Group, And that is basically the programme, and that is it. So Rock of Ages is on at the Manchester Opera House until the 18th of March. It then moves on to its next venue on its tour, and I think it's coming to the end of the tour now. I think there's only a couple of venues left on the tour. So I will link down below where you can get tickets to the Manchester shows if this vlog goes up before its tour ends, before it's finished there. I'll also link down below the Rock of Ages official website where you can see what venues are left on its tour, and you can also book tickets for those venues on there as well. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this little theatre vlog and review. If you do enjoy theatre vlogs, then please do subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified when my next theatre vlog goes up. I think the next show I have booked is My Fair Lady, which is on actually next week, so I will be going to see that. I do have Winnie the Pooh booked for July. I think that's the only one I've got booked at the minute, but I'm hoping to book tickets to see The Bodyguard in April and a few other things in April as well. So if you'd be interested in any of those, then like I said, please do subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified when those videos go up. So yeah, like I said, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please do give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.